Sis, put me on pause. Make sure you got your notepad. Make sure you got your pen, because these gems that I'm about to give you today, you want to make sure that you write them down, because it's about to take your business to the next level. And if you haven't started your business, it's about to set you up to make sure your business is properly done the right way. Starting out. Let's go. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, sis. Make sure that you turn your notification on, because I will be dropping gems, and I want to make sure that you get all the tea and all the information that I have just for you. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about making sure your business is properly set up the right way to make sure that you're able to take it to the next level. I'm going to tell you the things that I wish that I knew before starting my businesses, the things that I've learned throughout these 3 years, and how I began, and what I wish someone else told me. So starting out, I am Tiara Pace. I am a full-time entrepreneur. 3 years ago, at the age of 25, I quit my job on faith. I didn't have a plan. All I knew was I was tired of working for someone else. I wanted to be a business owner, and I wanted to have time for my daughter. So that pushed me into entrepreneurship. If you haven't watched my video about how I quit my job, it's going to be posted here on the screen somewhere. Make sure you go and watch that video as well, because I gave you all the details of how to quit your job as well. So long story short, I am a full-time entrepreneur. I quit my job in October of 2017, and I started on my journey of becoming an entrepreneur. Well, first, when I first started, I started doing hair. I always have did hair since the age of probably about 11 or 12 years old. I used to do my family hair, my friends' hair, people at school, like whoever. I was always in somebody else's head, and I just knew that that was my passion. So when I quit my job, that's what I began doing hair. I did hair up until this year in the beginning of January. Once January came, February came, and I launched my credit repair business, and that's what I do now full time. So I still sell wigs and bundles and everything, but I no longer do hair. I only sell and provide the things that they need for it. So on this journey, I wish that I knew all these things that I'm about to give you. So if you haven't done so, again, put me on pause. Make sure you get your notepad. Make sure you get your pen, because I'm about to give you the things that I wish that I knew starting my business out. The first thing I wish I knew starting my business out was getting myself a target audience. What this is narrowing yourself down to a certain group of people, so that you can get more clients, you can get more business opportunities, and so that you can get more customers within your industry. What this means is narrowing yourself down to a niche of people that you sell to or that you want to service. Having the right target audience can either help your business or hurt your business. And the reason I feel like this is very important is because when you know who you are targeting and who you are trying to sell to, it allows you to actually search for a certain group of people rather than trying to sell and search for everybody. Because I mean, if you're searching for everybody, you will sell to nobody. You may get some clients here and there, but if you know your target audience, you will be able to grow your business and scale your business. Having your target audience can help you to stand out from your competition. What this means is you know exactly who you're selling to. So if you know who you're selling to, that means it'll help you price your things the right way, because if you're selling to college kids, you want to make sure that it's affordable. If you're selling to rich people, celebrities, you want to make sure that it's high class price. This will allow you to know exactly how to put your pricing on your product or on your service. You don't want to be out here trying to copy nobody else pricing, because this what the person who the most popular in your neighborhood, this what they prices is. So now you trying to low key go up underneath them and have your pricings where it's affordable for people to come to you. That's not going to allow people to come to you. That's not going to make people want to come and shop with you. It's not about that. If you know who your target audience is, then that's how you price it. So make sure you know who your target is. Once you've narrowed down who you want to sell to, who your target audience is, then you can put your pricing on it, and then you can know what kind of marketing needs to be done in order to attract those type of people. You will also be able to tell which social media platform you need to be on and the most active on. It's so many different social media platforms, but each one has a specific group of people who are always on there. So if you're trying to be on Instagram, that means that you have more of the younger customers who are on Instagram. Older people are on there, but they're not as active on there as you would be if you're younger, because it's just a picture-based product. Also, if you're on Facebook, that means that you're actually able to get into the feelings of your target audience. So you can actually connect with them on a way that they understand you. So what this does is get me into my second point, making sure that you connect with your audience. Once you know who it is that you're trying to sell to, you want to be able to connect with them in a way that they understand you, in a way that they trust you, and in a way that they can relate to you. If you're trying to sell to everyone, you will connect with no one. You may have some random people, once again, who comes and purchase things from you, but your business will not grow and will not scale until you're able to connect with your audience. So just say if you know that your audience is college kids, then you know that they'll be somewhere probably at a club, partying. Also, you need to know like what kind of activities are they in? What kind of TV shows do they watch? What is it that your target audience is doing? Where are they at? What time of the day are they there? And how you can connect with them. You want to make sure that you're able to not only sell them something, but allow them to trust you, because you have to think just like the customer, which brings me into my third point. Think like the customer. You want to make sure that your customer or your client is comfortable with you in a way that they trust you. You don't want to just think that people are supposed to buy from you just because it's you. People don't know you.
Who are you?
Allow us to know something about you. Allow us to know a part of your story so that you're able to connect and that your customers see you as who you are. Don't be out here trying to act like nobody else. Make sure that you are you, because this will allow your customers to attract to you. They'll actually pull towards you. But if you out here trying to act like somebody else, perpetrating to be somebody that you really ain't, you will find yourself in the long run wishing that you did not, because this means that you can't be yourself. This means that you always have to act and have some other character. So don't worry about what competition is doing. Just make sure that you focus on you and allowing yourself to be you. It's always going to be someone who attracts to you, your story, and what you have to say. So make sure that you're stepping into your characteristics and not someone else. You also have to make sure that you have the mindset just as a customer. If you was shopping with someone, do you want to just see the product all the time? Do you want to see it like on a, just say for instance with wigs, because I sell wigs, do you want to just see it on a mannequin head sometimes, or do you want to see it on the person actual head? Do you want to see reviews? What do you want as a customer for yourself? You have to get out the characteristics of thinking that you're a business owner and actually think just like a customer would. When you allow yourself room to think the way your customer would think, then it allows you to fill in the gaps, so that when the customer comes to your website or whenever a customer comes to book with you, they'll say, they done answer every question that I already had for them. Everything looks good. They look legit. They have a website. They have these pictures that's taken properly and professional, and you know, okay, I attract with them. I understand and I relate to what she say on her Facebook or on her Instagram. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and purchase this from them. You have to think just like the customer. When someone is giving you their money, they're taking a chance with you. You want to also make sure that you have a website and some kind of form of payment method versus Cash App. So this brings me to my fourth point. In order for you to look legit, you need to have a website. It doesn't matter if you sell hair, it doesn't matter if you do wigs, sell clothes, if you have a hair salon, if you're starting to do hair, whatever, coaching calls, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure that your website is self-explanatory. So when someone gets on your website, they see everything that they need to know, whether it's a form of how to contact you if they have questions, whether it's your frequent asked questions, what kind of products you sell, the pricing that you sell it for, what links you have, whatever it is that you offer. You need to make sure that your website is presentable and that it brings your customer to a point where they trust you. If you have reviews from customers already, make sure somewhere on your website you have that listed as well. This will allow your customers to be able to know that they can trust you and that someone else has used you, because it's so much scamming going on and people don't want to put their debit cards on something and not know that they can trust you. So you need to make sure that you have some type of website, because this will also stop you from being like your competitors. Some people may not have websites, some people may only use Cash App, and this is not the way to actually properly have your business structured and set up. You need to have a website. This comes back to the Cash App and the payment method. You also need to have an area on your website where they're able to use PayPal, because it has the protection plan for the customers. And you also need to be able to have a form of payment for the debit cards and for the credit cards, because everyone doesn't have Cash App, everyone doesn't have PayPal, and you need to just make sure that you look legit all the way around, because if something happens, your customer needs to know that they're able to get their money back some type of way. Cash App, you can't even talk to a customer service. So what I look like, put my information in to send to you, and you only have Cash App. You telling me Cash App me, boo? I'm not Cash Apping you, especially if I don't know you and this is my first time shopping with you. You can take my money and you can run out. It's too many scammers going on, too many scammers out here, and I just don't trust Cash App. Too many folks know how to hack into Cash App. So if you're using Cash App for your business, I advise you right now, get you a PayPal account, get you a website, and put them together. Thank me later. This is why you can't get no sales. If somebody trying to contact you at 3 a.m. and you sleep and you don't have no website for them to see that you done posted, you done missed some money. That could have been your customer right there, but you don't have a website for them to see. They have to inbox you. They have to ask you a million questions. It's just too much. It's a headache. Trust me, I done been there. I done done it. It's a headache. Save yourself the time, save yourself the headache, and help your customers. Like, everything your customer needs to know, make sure it's on your website. This will help both of y'all in the long run, so you don't have to worry about what they feel, how they feel, if they know everything, what they need to know. It's all on your website. They'll see it. So my last point for today is knowing how to brand your business. When someone sees your photos, they need to know, oh, this is Tiara Pace's website right here. This is Tiara Pace's work. I know her work from anywhere. You need to have some kind of brand for your business. What this does is allow your customers to see exactly within your business. So this will allow you to be able to stand out from competitors who don't have a brand and that no one can actually see from a distance and know this is their work. Branding means you have your colors in place. Also, with the colors, you want to make sure that your colors are attracting your target audience. You don't want to base it off of your favorite color. You want to make sure that it's based off your target audience, the people that you are trying to attract. Look on Google, see what does the colors mean. What does the color red mean? What does the color black mean? Whatever color it is that you are thinking about, using for your branding, you want to make sure that you know what those colors mean. Does that color bring a soft sensation? Is it too loud? Is it toned down? What does that color do once your audience get on your page and they see exactly what you sell? So you want to make sure that all of this connects, because any little small thing that does not connect can make it a little harder for you to be seen. You want to make sure that your target audience is able to see your stuff, relate to it, know who you are, without even to having to see your name. If you don't have a name on your website right now, will they know who you are? Can your brand speak for itself without you having to say, oh, I'm Tiara Pace? You need to make sure that your brand stands out and that it relates to your business. Within business, you have to realize it's not about your personal feelings, but it's about the feelings of your audience and the feelings of you trying to relate to them, to attract them to make a purchase. You also want to make sure that your brand speaks loud in a room filled with so many competitors, because there's so many people who are out here doing the same thing. But what is it in your business, within your brand, that you can do differently from someone else? You have to make sure that your brand is attractive and that it's going to allow you to stand out from everyone else. If this video was helpful for you, make sure you comment below and let me know. I wanted to go more in depth on it, but I probably do a part 2. So if you guys would like a part 2 of business, what I wish I knew, and how to make your business successful and profitable, stand out from the crowd, make sure you let me know in the comments so that I can drop that video for you guys. Until next time, my girls.